On the wedding day, one dear, why aren't you ready yet? The ceremony is about to start. Aunt, I had a terrible headache since this morning. I just took some painkillers. Please, you all go ahead. I will come a bit later. You are still in your casual clothes while everyone is dressed up, ready to leave for Choi Mansion. Your mom is heading out with her best friend. Yeah, mom, one please hurry up. We are all leaving. You not trying to muster a reassuring smile. One Tang hasn't left yet. If you don't get soon, you can ride with him. You felt a jolt of panic, your eyes widening. No, what are you saying? How can I possibly go with the groom? The chuckles warmly. You can go with him as a friend, but it's okay if you don't want to. I won't pressure you. You feel relieved. Thank you so much. They embrace you warmly, and you watch as Mr. Kim, Tahi, and your mom drive off. You let out a heavy sigh. Once more, I have to follow the plan. I'm so nervous, but I have to do it for Na Kyung. Who knows how many men are there for security? On top of that, the young man will be there too. The biggest concern is that I have both of the passport, which I need to hand over at the airport. I went back to my room and started changing my dress. I need to hurry. Na Kyung must be waiting for me. I opened my closet and I had gone on a massive shopping spree that day, partly to keep them occupied for as long as possible, and partly because I rarely shop, so I did it all at once. Now I was at a loss for what to wear. My hand brushed against the bright green dress that Thang had chosen for me. After a refreshing bath and putting on the dress, I checked myself on the reflection in the mirror. I look beautiful. Thang really does have excellent taste. In a hurry, I finished my makeup and took out both passports. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I think it's the maid. I placed the passport on the table and went to open the door. As soon as I opened it, my eyes widened in surprise. What are you doing here? I asked a tall man standing there, wearing a bathrobe and holding a beautiful luxury blue box, staring intently at me. This is for you. You frown as he shows you the box. What is this and why are you giving it to me? You raise your voice, confusion. It's not from me. My mom called and told me she had taken it out to give it to you, but forget. She remembered in the car and asked me to bring it to you. He explains and he hesitated to take it. Taeyang, now please take it. My hand is getting sore. I need to get ready for my wedding too. He nodded reluctantly and opened the box. One, what? I can't accept this. It's looked very expensive. You try to hand it back to him. Taeyang, I'm sorry, but you don't have a choice. Take this. Mom gave it to you with a lot of love. His voice softens, make you look at his face, and you sigh and nod. We're still standing there. You glance at him from head to toe. He looks at you too, his eyes lingering on the dress he had chosen for you. Thing, the tap in my bathroom is broken. I only managed to take half a bath. This is the only room near mine, so I need to use the bathroom. You process his word and nod and step aside to let him in. Thang walked in and headed towards the bathroom, and his eyes landed on the passport on the dressing table. Your heart skipped a bit. You quickly moved towards him, blocking his view. He looked at you with his usual unreadable expression. Think if you need to use my shampoo, go ahead, don't be shy. You nervously laughed, trying to sound casual. Thing didn't say anything and went into the bathroom. The door closed behind him. Van quickly turned the passport and stuffed them into her purse. You took a deep breath and opened the box. Inside was a beautiful necklace, matching earrings, and a stunning bracelet, all in the shade of green. You smiled admiring the set and decided to wear the bracelet first. It made your bright hands even look more beautiful. Then you tried to put the necklace. That's why I always need my mom. You sighed frustrated that you couldn't manage it on your own. You placed the necklace on the table and closed your eyes for a moment. Come on, Wine, try one more time if you can't do it. You yourself said, determined to give it another shot. Just as you were trying to again, the bathroom door opened. Thang stepped out, still in his bathrobe towel, drying his hair. When he saw you struggling, he approached you. Thang, do you need any help? His voice was still cold. You press your lips together and smile, appreciating the gesture despite his icy tone. Well, since you are offering, you raised an eyebrow, indirectly asking for his help. He nodded and stepped closer, carefully moving your hair away from your neck. A shiver ran down his spine at his touch, making Tang's heart beat faster. He knew it was wrong to feel this way, but he couldn't help it. He shrugged off and thought and focused on the task. He kept a respectful distance, doing his best to avoid. His finger fumbled slightly as he tried to clasp the necklace, the cool metal brushing against your warm neck. Tang, hold still. His voice was quieter now, almost gentle. You stood as still as possible, feeling his breath on your neck as he worked. Finally, he managed to fasten the necklace. When, thank you, you turned around, your face close to his. For a moment, neither of you moved. The air between you charged with unspoken emotions. Tang took a step back, breathing the spell. He cleared his throat, his expression back to his usual cold. They're all done. He nodded culture and turned away. One, thanks. And all suddenly your phone switch is on the bed. Start ringing. Then glance at it. Your eyes widen. When you see Nakyung's name on the screen, you quickly grabbed your purse. He is still standing there, watching you hurriedly open with a curious and suspicious expression. I have to go now. He gives you a look, observing your every movement, sensing something off. Okay, the driver is waiting by the gate. You nod and rush out. After 30 minutes. Once more, I arrived at Nakyung's house and went to her dressing room where she was getting ready. Mom, the aunt, and her mom was also there. We couldn't talk in front of everyone. I walked over to her dressing table and placed my hand on her shoulder. Just then, Mrs. Kim thought he received a call. It's Seung is here. I will go meet him, she said, and Nakyung stood up as she approached her. You look so pretty, Nakyung. I can't wait to make you my daughter-in-law. She cupped her cheeks. Nakyung didn't say anything. After a few minutes later, everyone left the room, leaving Wine just and Nakyung. Nakyung, I can't understand how will we escape with all the security around. One sat on a bed each, watching Nakyung began to take off her wedding dress. Why are you taking off that? Nakyung looked at you and smiled. If I leave in this dress, everyone will notice me easily, and I want you to stay behind. Don't come to the airport with me. I will go alone. Stop your stupid idea. What if Tiang finds out before you even get there? Nakyung, no, I'm sure that won't happen. Besides, Minsu is already at the airport, she said while struggling to open her dress. Do you need help? Nakyung nodded and Van hurriedly tried to unzip back of her dress, but when she pulled hard, the bracelet on Van's wrist got caught in the fabric. Van didn't notice this, and Nakyung was already wearing an innerly ornate dress. She quickly grabbed a jacket from the closest and put it on. Nakyung, when can you check the laundry room from the back side downstairs? The window of that room connects to the parking lot. After a few minutes, Wan returned. The coast is clear. Hurry, let's go. Nakyung grabbed her bag, but Wan stopped her. Wan, do you have two scarves? Nakyung nods and retrieves two scarves, handing one to Wan. Wan, I noticed there are a lot of cameras here. You cover your face with a scarf and start heading towards the laundry room. With her. With great difficulty hiding along the way, you both reached the laundry room just as a maid appears behind the table. Maid, do you need anything, ma'am? One, now my scarf got dirty, so Nakyung told me to put it in the laundry room. The maid nodded and left. You both sighed in relief and entered the laundry room. You opened the window and just before leaving, Nakyung stopped and hugged Wan. Wan, are you sure you can go? Get out of here. There might be a security near the parking lot too. Kyung, Wan, thank you so much. You helped me a lot. I will sneak out from here. She hugs you again. Wan, are you sure? He walks again, concerned. Kyung, yes, Wan. Now you go. I will leave too. She chuckles. Wan, yeah, call me when you get there safely, okay? She nods. You both bid goodbye to each other. After that, instead of leaving from the backside, you decided to pass through the wedding ceremony area. Meanwhile, as you were passing by, you met your mom and Dahi. Tang was also standing there with his dad. You both made eye contact and he looked effortlessly handsome. He noticed you were wearing some kind of scarf. 30 minutes later, now what was supposed to happen happened. The bride was nowhere to be found in her room, and Wine's heart started to race toward all the sense. She went outside of mansion. Soon Taeyang also found out. They all gathered in Na Kyung's room. Her mom couldn't bear the shock and fainted. Her brother and dad took her to their room. Meanwhile, Taeyang was filled with anger, his eyes dark. When he entered the room, he saw Na Kyung's wedding dress lying on the bed. His anger intensified when he noticed a shining object caught in the zipper of the dress. It was none other than Vine's bracelet, the one Taeyang had given her morning. He took the bracelet from the dress and clenched it tightly in his fist, every family member watching him. Taeyang's eyes roamed around the room, then he noticed some scarves burnt on the bed. One of them looked exactly like the scarf Vine was wearing. He also remembered the passport. Everyone was in the room except for one. Taeyang, where is Vine? His voice was dangerously cold and deep. Vine's mom and Tae exchanged confused look. Vine's mom, I think she might be downstairs. Her voice cracked a little, seeing all of this. Mrs. Kim, what does one have to do with any of this? Then she will explain herself. Mr. Kim entered the room. Mr. Kim, what was happened here all this? Mr. Choi has no idea about any of this. He is in extreme anger. He sent his whole man for searching her. Then we need to end his wedding today, no matter what. Everyone turned toward the soft voice as she stood in front of the door.